warm good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to digital classes. This is your chemistry period, and as we have done already this chapter, that is chapter number 2, acid, bases, and salt. Hope so you understood all the topics and you revised all the topics properly during these holidays. So today I'm going to take the last topic of this chapter, that is the recapitulation of this chapter, and let's start the chapter 2, acid, bases, and salts. And today I'm going to teach you with the help of this flow chart. This is the flow chart of whole chapter. So dear students, pay attention please. So if I'll take little bit close, the name of the chapter is acid, bases, and neutral, salt. Okay, neutral is salt. So when acid will react with base, or acid and bases will combine, it will form a salt. So this already we have done. So let's start generally what is acid, bases, and salt. First, the importance of this chapter. The chapter is very important. This is basically why it is important in chemistry, because it is the very important group of chemicals, acid, bases, and salt, as we have studied in this chapter. It is very important group of chemicals in which, if we will talk about acids, so acids can be acids. If we will talk about acids word come from acer, that is Latin word. And if somewhere we have studied that properties, so acid is basically sour in taste. You can see sour in taste. Acid is sour in taste. It has rough feeling and it is corrosive in nature. We will talk about acid. It is sour in taste, rough in feeling, corrosive in nature. And if example we will take all the fruit juice, that is acid in our daily life. Vinegar is acid in daily life. Tartaric acid is acid. Okay, there are so many. Suppose tomato, if I'll talk tomato, curd, acetic acid, and all the fruits and ripe fruits, these all have acidic in nature. So already we have done. So now second is basic. If we will talk about bases, the bases are bitter in taste, slippery in feeling, and corrosive in nature. Okay, so if we will differentiate acid and bases, so you can differentiate acid with base on the first in the nature of taste. So it is sour in taste, bases are bitter in taste. Acid is rough feeling, bases are slippery in feeling. Acid are corrosive in nature, bases are corrosive in nature. And when acid will react with base, so it form neutral salt. Okay, so neutral salt also we have discussed. So there are basically some common salts. So these common salt we have studied, like some of the salt we studied table salt, we studied baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder, and plaster of Paris, gypsum. These are some of the common salt that we have studied already, and we studied their properties also, preparation also, chemical formula, chemical name also, uses also. Hope so you understood all these topic. Otherwise you could see the video of some common salt also. Now if we will talk about the indicator, how we can come to know whether the solution is acid or base. So we have indicators. So indicators are that apparatus with the help of what we can understood that whether the solution is acidic or basic. So basically we have litmus paper as an indicator. There are two type of litmus paper, red litmus, blue litmus, in which red will change into blue in case of base, and blue will change into red in case of acid. If solution is acid, then it will change red into blue. If solution is base, it will change red litmus into blue, and if solution is acid, it will change blue litmus into red. Okay, so in our daily life we can see the importance of pH. Second type of indicator is pH. If I will talk pH, P is power here and H is hydrogen ion. So more the hydrogen ion, solution will be more acidic. Okay, so there are some importance in our daily life of pH, like pH in digestion. Our hydrochloric acid is there in our stomach, which kill bacteria, which increase the rate of digestion. So second, we have its importance in animals life, animal and plants life. So pH is animal and plant sensitive. Similar way, human tongue has saliva. So saliva have also pH less than 7. So it increase the digestion process. It can help in the digesting the carbohydrate. Okay, so this is all about this chapter. In the last we did chemical properties and uh, chemical properties of acid and bases. So conclusion is what? Acid and bases are very important in our day-to-day life, but there are harmful and useful effects of acid and bases. When acid react with base, it forms a salt and water which get neutralized, so called neutralization reaction. There are some common salt which contain acid and bases radical. We have studied their chemical formula, chemical name, preparation, properties and uses. Now dear students, with this the chapter is finished. So hope so you understood all the topics of this chapter. Now I'm going to share the questions of exercise. So it is my request you just read, learn and start note down it in your notebook also from your book. Okay, so till then, my next video. Thank you. A warm good afternoon dear students, welcome to these digital classes. Welcome after holidays. Hope so you took enough rest during these holidays and revised your topics properly. Dear students, as you know that we have finished our chapter 2, acid, bases and salt, and today I am going to discuss the exercise of this chapter with you. So let's start the exercise with the question number 1. As you can see, the question number 1 is here. It is written salt a salt turn red litmus blue, its pH is likely to be. A solution turn red litmus blue. Whenever solution turn red to blue, it is base, and you can see all the pH. A is 1, B is 4, C is 5. All the pH are less than 7, only D is 10, so the answer is D. So pH is likely to be 10. Second question, MCQ. A solution react with crushed eggshell to give a gas that turn lime water milky. The solution contain, if a crushed egg is there, it is the solution of calcium. So whenever it is react with the with the calcium oxide, so it will give HCl. Okay, crushed egg is CaCl. A gas will come. As you know that NaCl is not a gas, lithium chloride is not a gas, KCl is not a gas, but HCl is a gas which is acid. So its answer is same, HCl. Okay. Third question is 10 ml of solution of NaOH is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of given solution of HCl. If we take 20 ml of same solution of NaOH, the amount of HCl solution required to neutralize it will be, see here, 10 ml NaOH will be neutralized by 8 ml of HCl. So 20 ml will be neutralized by 16 ml. Yes, ratio, you have to make ratio 10:8. Similar way 20 10 to the 20 to 8 to the 16. Hope so you understood. Like this way you have to do. Fourth question is, which one of the following types of medicine is used for treating indigestion? Antibiotic? No, antibiotic is used to kill the bacteria or stop the growth of bacteria. Analgesic is, it is painkiller, stop the. Antacid is according against the acid, that is yes. Fourth option is antacid, that is hello.
हेलो.
हाँ जी सर.
हाँ जी.
So question number 5 is, write word equation and then balanced equation of the reaction taking place when dilute sulfuric acid react with zinc granule. Dilute H2SO4 react with zinc, so it means that acid react with metal will form H2 gas and zinc sulfate. Dilute hydrochloric react with magnesium, same, magnesium chloride will form H2 gas. Dilute sulfuric acid react with aluminum powder, same. So it means that all these examples are from chemical properties of acid when acid react with metal. Sixth question is, compounds such as alcohol and glucose also contain hydrogen but are not categorized as acid. The example with the help of activity. So 2 nails are fitted in a cork and chalo, it's this you will read yourself. It will be observed that the bulb glow to the HCl solution doesn't glow into the glucose solution. Reason? HCl will give H positive ion whereas glucose is not giving H positive ion. So the reason is that all those compounds which give H positive ion, that will conduct electricity. Okay. So next is third question. Next page. If I'll take, the next page is about activity. This is that activity. So question number 7, why does a distilled water not conduct electricity whereas rain water? It is very important question. Distilled water is pure form of water which is not giving any H positive ion, whereas that rainwater have some hydrogen ion. So when hydrogen ion is there, it conduct electricity. This is very simple. All those solution which conduct all those solution which carry H positive ion, hydrogen ion, that will conduct electricity. Okay, next is 8th question, why do acid not allow acidic behavior in the absence of water? Acid do not show acidic behavior in the absence of water because the dissociation of hydrogen ion from an acid occur in the presence of water. It is hydrogen ion that are responsible for the acidic behavior. Okay, so next question 9th is it is also so 5 solution A, B, C, D, E when tested with universal indicators show pH as 4, 1, 11, 7, 9 respectively. Which solution is neutral? This is for you. You just find out. Neutral is 7, acid is less than 7, basic is more than 7. Next question, equal length of magnesia ribbon are taken in test tube A and B. Hydrochloric acid is added to test A and acetic acid added in test tube B. In which test tube the freezing occur more vigorously? Which is more strong acid? Hydrochloric acid is more stronger than acetic acid. So in that which test tube hydrochloric acid is poured, that will form more fizzing sound. Fresh milk has pH 6. How do you think the pH will change as it turns into curd? Because as the moment pH of milk is 6, as it changes to curd, the pH will reduce, and curd is acidic in nature. The acidic present in it decrease the pH. Next question is question number 12. A milkman add a very small amount of baking soda to a fresh milk. It is also very important question. Why does he shift the pH of fresh milk from 6 to slightly alkaline? Reason is that milkman shift the pH of fresh milk 6 slightly alkaline because in alkaline condition milk doesn't set as curd. Second, why does the milk take a long time to set a curd? Because the milk is slightly basic than usual milk, as when the milkman added small amount of baking soda in it, so it will takes more time to set the curd to neutralize by the base, and it takes long time to set the curd. 13th question is, plaster of Paris should be stored in moisture proof container. Why? Because plaster of Paris contains some amount of water, and this amount of water can absorb water to form hard solid known as gypsum. So to prevent the plaster of Paris to form gypsum, need to store it in a moisture proof container. What is neutralization reaction? That you already know. Acid react with base and form neutral and water. That is neutralization reaction. And last question is, give 2 important uses of washing soda and baking soda. So dear student, this type of question mostly asking in exam, that is important uses of washing soda and baking soda. So you know very well, washing soda is used in glass, soap and paper industries. It is used to remove permanent hardness of water. Baking soda, it is used as baking powder, and baking powder is a moist mixture of baking soda as a mild acid known as tartaric acid. When it is heated or mixed in water, it releases carbon dioxide and make bread or cake pulpy. And it is used as soda acid fire extinction also. So with this exercise has finished. So hope so you learn you will learn all these questions, and you will write down all these questions in your notebook also. So till my next video, thank you, take care, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.